I don't think that taking to the streets and rioting and disorder has ever solved anything or ever will.
These events really caused a white working class backlash among many voters. And Ronald Reagan caught this wave, and he rode it all the way to Sacramento.
I now declare you to be duly installed as governor of the state of California.
As governor, he wants to get tougher in Vietnam.
The way that he got elected was by looking out in the country at the anti-war protests, the counterculture, and basically making that into a political issue.
I was picked a few days ago in California by some youngsters that had signs that said, "Make love, not war." Trouble is, they didn't look like they were capable of doing either. This fella that was doing the talking had a haircut like Tarzan, he walked like Jane, and smelled like Cheetah.
Reagan responded to protest really in basically one way, obey the rules or get out.
I am sick and tired of the argument about whether some effort to enforce law and order is going to escalate anything at all. Plain truth of the matter is this has to stop, and it has to stop like the day before yesterday. And it's going to be stopped, whatever it takes.
He was ultimately willing to send the National Guard down onto the campuses to crack down on demonstrators.
I would like to propose that the issue is that on the campuses, you, who are adults, you who are entrusted with those young people and their guidance, have a responsibility to make it plain to them from the very beginning that you yourselves do not tolerate the kind of conduct that has led to the burning of Wheeler Hall, that has led to 2 murders on the campus of UCLA.
You've created an atmosphere on the campus where no one wants to listen.
You are a liar.
Listen to.
Now, don't you talk about political speeches. Don't you make a political speech of that kind.
It's funny because, we think of Reagan as being the sunny optimist. That was the image he certainly cast as president. But the Ronald Reagan of the mid-1960s was often an angry man, and voters responded well to that.
With other